Well, hello and welcome back to Simple Life with Rob Pusateri. Just want to share a couple things with you that's on my heart this morning. You'll notice in a lot of my videos that I have a fire going. I like to sit by the fire. Love sitting by the fire in the morning. This is my favorite time of year. It's fall. This is the day before Thanksgiving, 2022, and you can see what I'm doing, what I'm up to. I am enjoying life. Why am I enjoying life? Here's what's on my heart this morning. In my condition, I still have a clogged artery, the widowmaker, and I'm headed for a single bypass that's going to happen on January the 6th. So I'm going to shake a little bit because I didn't bring a tripod or anything. What I want to talk about this morning is making your life less stressful. So I'm 58 years old, and it's taken years to do it, but it's actually taken years to recognize it. There are a lot of things that this world has to offer that we want. We want the latest car, the nicest truck. We want the biggest tires. We want the nicest, biggest house. We want a retirement plan. We want so many things. The problem is we work so hard to get it that we end up ruining ourselves in the process. I've been in that rat race. I've had to get up early in the morning and drive an hour and a half to work. I gotta switch arms again. My arms are tired from splitting wood. But we've been in that rat race. And what you see back there is an old log splitter. The log splitter's probably 20 some years old. You also see my pickup truck. That pickup truck is coming up on 20 years old itself. And it has 190,000 miles on it. Do I have a $600, $700, $800 a month car payment? No, I don't have any car payments. Do I dump a couple grand a year into this truck to keep it up to date? Yes, but it's a whole lot less expensive to do it that way. And one thing that we definitely have gotten away from, and it's taken a while to do it because it's taken a while to recognize it and what's important in life, we got away from interest payments. The only thing we're paying interest on right now is our mortgage. And that, to me, is a good investment. If I owe under $200,000 on a house that's worth close to $500,000, that's an investment. And one day when we decide to retire someplace else or pass it on to our children, they'll have something that's worth $500,000 to be able to help pay off their house, and hopefully be wise with the money and don't blow it, but to reinvest it somehow, some way. But again, this is called Simple Life. So what's so simple about all this? What's simple is, here it is Wednesday morning in the middle of the week, and I am enjoying myself out in the woods cutting firewood because I don't have a whole lot of big payments. I don't have big electric payments. That's one of the benefits to cutting this firewood. My electric bill in the winter is the lowest that it is during the whole year because I don't run heat. I use my wood stove. I do have a gas fireplace, a standalone gas fireplace that uses very minimal amount of propane, and it's off, it's turned off. And I turn it on only when the wood stove isn't quite strong enough to keep up because it's not a big wood stove. But regardless, my entire heating bill for the entire winter is less than most people's electric bill for 1 month. Think about that for a second. So why is that simple? Why is it simple? Because I'm not getting up in the morning, spending 12 to 14 hours a day on an 8-hour paycheck in order to pay for the nicest, newest car, the nicest, newest phone, the biggest house, the best toys, the wonderful campers, would I like to have a nice camper? Sure it would. Is it worth me working my butt off for? No, it's not. Why? Because I know what it's like to have stress in my life. I've had plenty of stress. In fact, that's what was the the main contributor to my heart attack. It started with stress. Stress causes atherosclerosis because your body produces a bunch of cortisol and adrenaline, and it can't handle that, and your arteries become brittle and they tear on the inside. And then the bad diet, that's where you're full of eating a whole lot of simple carbohydrates, donuts, the trash that you eat on the way to work. Grab something quick to eat, full of simple carbohydrates and sugar. The creamers in your coffee, in your $8 a morning Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts. Just want to, the reason I'm bringing it out there is because I did things in ignorance that caused me to be in a place where I am. I'm facing a single bypass in January. Do I want to do it? No. Do I feel like I need to do it? No. But the doctors and the surgeons tell me that my heart will deteriorate until I get blood flowing into my left ventricle the way that it should be. Plus, I'll have a whole lot more energy, and I'll be able to do this kind of stuff more often. And this is the kind of thing that I really like to do, just gathering things and working around my place I guess becoming as self-sufficient or less dependent upon others as I can. Am I self-sufficient? No, I'm Jesus sufficient. God provides all my needs, and He gives me the ability to make provision as well. So it is God who is, He gets all the glory in this whole scenario. But if there's one main point that I want to drive home, it's, if you can get yourself into a place where you're going to chill out, be able to not have to work, like I said, 12 to 14 hours a day, dedicate for an 8-hour paycheck, working for someone else, to pay a whole bunch of taxes. See where I'm going with that? And so in the beginning of this video, there's going to be I'm going to have fires going. And that's another thing I wanted to just share real quick. How do you relieve stress? One of the best ways to relieve stress is, people call it meditation. Certain people will do yoga and things like that. Me, I sit by the fire. I just sit there and stare at the fire and empty myself. And I enjoy it. And I thank God for it. And I'll pray and things like that. I spend some time in morning prayer sitting by the fire, mostly just thanking God for all the amazing blessings that He's giving me. There's a whole lot there. So if you can get yourself into a place of possibly sitting by the fireplace or wood stove, and just watching the fire crackle, and just be quiet, be still before the Lord, meditate, just chill out. You'd be amazed at what that does for your arteries. It really helps you. So anyway, I don't want to ramble on. God bless y'all, and please go ahead and, as they say in YouTube land, smash that like button, hit subscribe, share with your friends. We're going to be doing this every so often, every couple of weeks, maybe once a month or so, and just continue to hit on the basic things, the simple things in life, to help just make life more enjoyable instead of running that rat race to get the best stuff. God bless y'all. See you next time.